Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode of the Productive Not Busy podcast with me, Coach Wayne, where we are addressing the needs of business owners and planting the seed for a secure future. When I'm in organizations, the top three things I hear from everybody: I want more time, I want more money, I want less stress. Remember, it's about attitude, action, and approach. And I can help you with that. Hey guys, welcome back. I can't wait to do this one today. This is the greatest prospecting script ever. For us, about a 99% success rate with getting what you want out of this, which is a conversation about what you do. You're only going to walk up to somebody and ask them, hey, can I help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Or do you know anybody that wants to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Or, hey, this is so-and-so from XX Motors. Are you interested in buying a new car? We want to come down and check out what we got. Those are yes or no answers. You're not going to get very far at all. And it's going to be a long road to hoe for you. And it's really not good for the morale. So this prospecting script, let me give you a little backstory. Back in the day in the car business, when I was running the dealership, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership, salespeople used to come to me all the time wanting me to hire a lot porter that would do nothing but go and put gas in the cars for them after they sold them, because we used to fill the tanks. They thought it was a big waste of time. So, of course, my twisted thinking, I derived a script that they could use called the gas pump script, that when they were putting gas in their cars, in the event somebody pulled up that they could have a conversation with, it would pass the time, and it would give them an opportunity to let somebody know what they did for a living. Because remember, you don't have a lack of cash or cash flow, you have a lack of clients and prospects. So the script is something that goes along like this. I'm putting gas in a Dodge Charger. Somebody pulls up across the way from me or next to me. I strike up a conversation with them. Introduce yourself. Hey, my name's Wayne Weathersby. I'm with XX Motors. Just sold this new Dodge Charger to somebody, and they were considering that vehicle that you're driving there before they made the decision to buy this. I was just wondering if I could ask you a quick question, because I run into this a lot with that type of vehicle. Do you mind if I ask you, how long have you owned that car? How long have you owned it? And of all the cars out there, why did you pick that particular make and model? Let them talk to you a little bit. And then the last question you want to ask them is, hey, just one last question, just out of curiosity. If you had to do it all over again and you were ready and in the market for something, would you buy that product again, or would you be looking at something different? Let them answer. It doesn't matter what the answer is. Now, most people are going to say yes, they're happy, and that they're going to continue to drive that one or buy that model again. That's the easy way out. Occasionally, you will have the guy that goes, hey, this thing's the biggest piece of crap I've ever owned. I hate it. Transmission keeps going out. Or, hey, this thing's got a vibration, or the AC goes out, or I'm just not happy with it, whatever. That's your opportunity to try to solve a problem, because remember, money follows problem solved. So in that instance, you would go, hey, look, I'm sorry the transmission keeps going out on that thing. That's not really where I was going and looking for. But I tell you what, we have a great transmission guy on staff. I would love for you to bring the product into us the next time that happens to you, to see if we can fix it for you, since they can't. Then that's where you leave it. You leave your information, tell them thank you, and then you move on. So what you've done is you put yourself in the forefront of his mind, that in the event that car even burps again, he's most likely going to think of you. Okay, now, fast forwarding, next context. This can work in any market for any product. I can be having conversation. We have a little contest that goes on. I'll meet agents at Starbucks. We'll be sitting there talking, and we'll really compete against each other on who can have as many conversations as possible with somebody that sits down next to them. And it looks like this. You're sitting there chatting amongst yourself. Somebody sits down next to you. You stop talking. You lean over and say, hey, excuse me for just a second. My name's Wayne Weathersby. I'm with XX Realty. My partner and I are here sitting here talking. We're potentially showing products in this area to some clients. Do you happen to live in this area? Most likely they're going to say yes. You just go into it the same type of scripting. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what neighborhood do you live in? How long have you lived there? Why did you buy there? And if you had to do it all over again, would you buy there or would you rather be somewhere else? One of the greatest scripts ever. We wrote it down on a napkin at the dealership while we were eating a barbecue lunch on a Saturday. We came up with this script and it literally is one size fit all. So again, do you mind if I ask you if you're in the car business, do you mind if I ask you what product you drive? How long have you owned it? Why'd you buy it? And would you buy it again? If you're sitting there and you're real estate agents, you reach over, hey, we're showing potential properties in this area. Do you happen to live in a neighborhood around here? If you do, that's awesome. How long have you lived there? Why'd you buy there? And if you had to do it all over again, would you buy there again or would you rather be somewhere else? You can do this on the phone. You can do this in person. You can do this to your friends and family to keep forefront of the memory that's what you do, because there's nothing worse than calling somebody in your personal sphere and them going, oh crap, I just bought something. And it wasn't with you because they forgot that you do that. But literally this script will work in any genre. You can call up people in your phone and just say, hey, I need your help. I've got somebody potentially looking in your area. I was just wondering, do you still live in X? Because most of the people on your phone, you kind of know where they live. Do you still live in Auburndale? Yes, I do. Great. It's been a long time. How many years has it been since you lived there? This long. Great. Why did you guys pick there again? I don't remember. Oh, it was close to work for my wife and it was pretty decent for me. I liked it because it was on the lake. Perfect. And if you had to do it all over again, would you buy there or would you rather be somewhere else? I asked that question because they will probably say, oh, we love it here. We're going to die here. Occasionally, you'll have the guy that says, well, I'd really like to have some property outside of town somewhere instead of living in this neighborhood. Or, well, the wife would really like to be somewhere closer to the grandkids one day. Great. Then all you do is you don't jump in and say, well, let me help you do that right now, because now you're attacking them and they feel threatened. You can go, great. In the event you're ready to do that in the future, let me know. I'd love to reach out to you. Hey, by the way, I got a little something for you. Where do I send it? Do you want me to bring it by the office or do you want me to drop it off at the house or mail it? And you start that interaction with them. Ask them for an email. Hey, do you mind if I shoot you a quick email? I got a little something for you. I just send people $5 Starbucks gift cards, Burger King cards, McDonald's cards, something, just whatever. It's the cheapest marketing ever on the planet. Okay. And now let's say I help companies all the time with sharing their technology, because a lot of times, like us in real estate, we have fantastic mobile app, we have fantastic websites, we have fantastic technology that really makes our job a lot easier. But if nobody knows that we have it, they're not going to use it. So always, I have conversations with companies all the time where the employees go, man, if we just had a better website. Well, how do you know that it's not good? Because no one's using it. You're not sharing it with anybody. Well, that turns into a conversation on, well, how do you share it? Well, that's where the I need your help script comes in. You're going to go through your phone and you're going to pick out 5 people a day that are in your sphere or in your phone. If they're important enough to be in your phone, then they're important enough to have your technology. And the script goes like this. I need your help. This is text message version. I need your help. Most likely they're going to text you back, sure, what's going on? I've got this new technology that they just sent me. And before I start sharing it with the world, I really need to see what it looks like from the consumer's end. I know what it looks like from my end. I just need to know what it looks like from a consumer's point of view. Would you help me? I would say 6, 7 out of 10 people are going to say yes. You share the link with them, and then you say, great, please sign in for me. If you have a good CRM, as soon as they sign into your mobile app or your website, it's going to backfill into your CRM and you're going to capture information and they're not even going to know. Website, same thing. I've got this new website. I need to see what it looks like from the consumer's end before I start sharing it with everybody. Will you please help me? Once they do that, don't just share the link and then give them instructions. People aren't going to think for you. You need to tell them what to think and do. It's called call to action. You're going to say, please sign in. What do you see? Start a transaction. Actually start making them search properties, start making them search for automobiles, whatever it is that your technology is used for. And again, we've had hundreds of downloads in a week of a business's mobile app by using that script. Great way if you're a realtor. Great way if you sell cars or boats is, hey, I need your help. Sure, what do you need, buddy? Hey, I've got this new product and I love it, but I don't need to love it because I sell it. So, of course, I'm going to love it. I need a non real estate set of eyeballs on this property, or I need a non Chrysler driver's products eyeballs on this vehicle. I know I love it. I need to know what somebody that comes in here that's never experienced it before is going to think. Would you mind stopping by and taking a quick ride in this new car? Doesn't cost anything, no obligation. I'll hook you up with something a little special. In the event of it's a house, hey, I've just taken this new listing. Do you mind just randomly call up somebody in your sphere that you're comfortable with and go, hey, look, would you mind meeting me there? I'm going to do a quick walkthrough and I need some non-real estate eyes on this property. I need to know what somebody that has never seen this and is not in the fight in real estate every day thinks of the property. Would you help me? See if you can get people to meet you there. It's a challenge. But again, if you're going to become a person of interest, you've got to learn ways to get people attached to what you're doing. The I need your help script, the gas pump script, they're all right there. You can keep rewinding this. It literally works in any industry. Right? If you work for budget rental car, hey, call people up. I need your help real quick. My buddy and I are talking here. We're at the budget rental car place. When you guys get ready to rent a car, who's the first company that you think of? Right? If you work at a restaurant, if I'm starting a restaurant, I'm calling everybody up. Hey, let me ask you a quick question. Where's your favorite place in town to eat? I'm opening up a restaurant here downtown. I just need to know what the mentality of somebody that's not a restaurant owner, just the general public, when you're ready to go out to eat. A, how do you decide? Who makes that decision? And B, would you be willing to try something new if it opened up in town? Yep, great. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Do you mind if I reach out to you when we open up? It's so easy. And it starts a conversation because, again, until you start a conversation with somebody, you have 100% chance of never selling them something. So if you do start this conversation, it literally works anywhere. I need your help script, the gas pump script, the door knock script. Remember, you're door knocking in a neighborhood. Hey, I'm showing potentially this property to a couple of clients of mine. They're asking me about the neighborhood. They're asking me questions about the neighborhood that I can't answer. I was hoping you could help me. How long have you lived in this neighborhood? Why'd you pick this neighborhood off over all the other neighborhoods? And if you had to do it again, are you comfortable staying here or would you rather be somewhere else in the future? It doesn't matter what they answer. Well, we're going to die here. That's awesome. Great. Well, I appreciate your help. If I have any other questions, may I reach back out to you and ask you some other questions? It's so easy. And literally, you can drop somebody off in anywhere USA and these scripts will work. I have a guy that sells watches at a jewelry store. Says, I need some help. Great. Not only did we teach them how to get somebody to try on a watch 100% of the time by providing the person that's walking in looking for whatever, they're offering free watch cleaning and tune-ups. Guy takes his watch off, starts wandering around. He's going to try watches on. At least you have an empty wrist. If you don't have an empty wrist, your percentages go way down. So you see where I'm going with this? I've got clients that work for a timeshare jet, private jet company. Just start call up executives. Hey, how do you guys travel? My buddies and I are sitting here talking and we're wondering what's the main mode of transportation for executives these days. Have you guys ever flown privately? Did you know that it was affordable, or do you think it's too expensive? Right? You're just starting a conversation looking for information from them. So it's not a sales call. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to provide you with more information. This is the stuff we coach our people on. We can double, triple your income. We can add 40% to your bottom line as a business owner. Love to help you. I think it's very feasible that you can have just 2 or 3 scripts, word tracks in your repertoire, and that is all the tools that you will ever need. Hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, take care, sell a bunch. All right, you guys, thank you for listening to this episode of the Productive Not Busy podcast with me, Wayne Weathersby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to wherever you listen to this podcast and hit the subscribe button or the like button. Leave us a review. We are heading towards the top of the charts, and I need your help. It would be much appreciated. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening. Be safe. Take care. See you next time.